Look, Crawford loses the moment he signs the contract. He does not lose in the ring. He loses at the signing.
Well, I wanted to start today with a little game. So this is for you. Look, there's a green side and there's a thumbs down side. And the game is called, hold on, I got some questions for you, Blair. This is going to be...
Thumbs down.
He's on, no, we're not doing this. Right there, you're done. Okay. The game is called a hit or miss. So if you agree, that's anything you like, you agree with, that's a hit, that's the green side. You know, you guys get it. We're with a boxer. And if it's a miss, that means you don't agree with it, you don't like it. No, it's a no, okay? It's a no for you. Okay, we're going to start fun.
But what if you're kind of in the middle? Can I just like...
Yeah, no, you can, yeah, you know, I've been doing that. We played this on my show too, and that's why I came up with it.
What if it's like,
it's like an iffy, like a kind of in between.
Okay.
I be like that too sometimes. Okay, we're going to start fun. Trash talking before a fight.
Oh, yes.
Yeah, why?
I endorse.
This is Blair Cobbs, and I endorse this message. Have you always been like that? Like, or is that something you had to build as you grew as a boxer? Like that confidence to be able to like kind of speak out and bring the energy to the event?
I've always been this guy that's like always, I live with passion. I live with passion. I love living with passion. So every day, I wake up in the morning and I'm just excited to be alive. Especially when there's a fight, there's something to be excited about. So yeah, like I'm just enjoying the moment. And like I do all of this stuff, like the showboating, the charisma, the talking smack and all this stuff. And honestly, I do it. I put all that pressure on them. I'm just having a good time. I remember this one time I was looking in the gym and I noticed something. I noticed that the person that was having the most fun was the best fighter. The best fighter in the gym. And then not only that, I noticed in boxing alone, in like the whole sport, the person that's having the most fun is the best.
That's so true. That's so true.
So I make sure nobody's having more fun.
You're like, no.
Period. Like none. Like, oh no, we gotta, okay, you wanna have more fun than me? Puff it. Like
I know, you're like, what else is I believe?
Billboard signs.
Get ready for this one. Okay. Canelo beats Crawford at 168.
Yeah, of course. Who, what?
Okay, so you're, all the way. When Canelo and Crawford, if that fight happens, you got Canelo all the way? At any weight?
Well, all right, if it goes down to 52 or something that's like, that I know Canelo can't make the weight, yeah, that changes things, but that's never going to happen. And then,
no, he's going to stay.
Yeah, Crawford is just, he's just too small. And like, it's not enough time for him to get that big. And honestly, while he's chasing like a Canelo Alvarez, honestly, that's not even the money. The money right now would be fighting me or Boots. You know, but he don't want to fight that because he think that it's fighting down. But he's running out of options. Eventually, he's going to have to fight one of us.
And is that a fight you want? Like, would you love?
Oh yeah, absolutely. Look, Crawford loses the moment he signs the contract. He does not lose in the ring. He loses at the signing. Like people are like, I've been way more prepared for her. And like, that's why I was so excited about even the idea of fighting Boots, because they're both the exact same fighter, except for Boots is more egotistic. He'll fall into traps and he'll get hurt a lot faster than somebody like Crawford. Somebody like Crawford have to win every single round.
What did you want for your next opponent? Like if you could really pick whoever.
Anybody.
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 Anybody. Oh, you're saying anybody, and I'm like, yeah, anybody. I'm like, who? So anybody, you don't even care. But
you know, like I would like to see Ryan Garcia, like the moment he gets off his leave or whatever.
Oh, that's actually one of my questions. Ryan Garcia makes a successful comeback in 2024.
No.
Where's your little thumb? Where's
No. He does not make a successful comeback. He gets destroyed by Blair the Flair. And no, it won't be a successful comeback. But it will be successful for all the people and all the fans got to see greatness. They got to see an exciting fight. They got to see an exciting build-up and bring people that might not even known about boxing into the boxing realm. And that's what it's all about.
No, you guys
It's all
together.
about the fans. It's not really about the fighters. It's not about these promoters that wants to control things, and it's not about any of that stuff. This is only about the fans. And Blair the Flair is the people's champion, and I look to give the fans what they truly desire, what they truly deserve in such a state as this. I mean, look, guys can like really watch anything now. People can watch anything right now. They got slap fights where people just stay there and get slapped. You know, it's a lot of nonsense going on. And in the midst of all that, we still have boxing. So hopefully we can make boxing great again.
My next question for you is, Gervonta Davis is the best in the lightweight division. Yeah. Okay. Who would you like to see him fight next, though?
I mean, who is there to fight? Did he not beat everybody? Like,
Well, or do you want to see the Shakur one?
not really.
Really? Why is that?
Because Shakur is bored. Shakur is snoring. His name is Shaborin. You know, he's a great athlete, a great fighter. He's a great sportsman, but the problem is he's Shaborin Sleeperson. And nobody wants to see Shaborin Sleeperson. You know? That's not helping boxing. That's going backwards. People are going, you know what? If I watch another Shaborin Sleeperson fight, I'm just gonna start watching UFC too. You know, why the hell would I want to see that shit? She's just corny. Like, if you're very, very born as a fighter, you should at least have a really good build-up. He doesn't even have that. Floyd without the actual excitement before the fight, which is not good.
Last one for the game. You're the most underrated fighter in the welterweight division.
I hope so.
Yeah, you agree with that. Well, do you think you're slept on at all? Like, or do you think like you're given the respect that you deserve?
Yeah, I think that's perfect. I think it's perfect. Look, where would I be if there wasn't enough stupid people that was stupid enough to fight me? You know, I had to go a long road. It was a long road to this point where people could actually be like, oh yeah, you know what? He's an easy fight. Until it wasn't. You know, so it's kind of one of those things where as though I look forward to it.
Yeah.
Do I think that I'm like underrated? Yes. But I want it to be that way. Because right now, people don't want to fight nobody, you know? People don't want to fight anybody. So like, in order for me to trap these people into a fight deal, I have to be something. Something has to happen. Nobody wants a real fight anymore. Everybody wants to just get
Why
this
do you think
easy
that
one.
is?
The Mayweather. Floyd is like one of those guys where as though because he was the best fighter of this particular decade, what ends up happening that everybody see him as an idol, or icon, or whatever, like an example. Not just him, but also promoters. So what ends up happening, they make like the numbers of like, oh yeah, this guy got this many fights and like they show so much about like a person's record more than the actual people.
Oh, yeah, like who's actually that 50 number? Yeah.
And the problem is this, boxing was never about statistics and numbers. Boxing was really about, on any given night, you could truly see the measure of a man's spirit. And that was something that was special. where like that was a special thing about boxing. That like, see in football, you can kind of weigh the pros and cons of like statistics and this and that, and then kind of like, and it's a big collective group, and you can make a decision on who you want to bet on and this and that, but like, you don't get to see nothing that special in any other sport but boxing. You have very limited weapons, you have very limited skills to like actually like make you better. And sometimes, every once in a while, you'll see an underdog come up and fight and put on a big show and do something that's amazing. The idea of a Rocky is the reason why people live. So that's why I come out there and I show up and show out and give people a different take. You know what I mean? Like the type of charisma that I have is the kind that will be the face of boxing.
That part.
So like what ends up happening, with the face of boxing, it's up to people like me to change it back to the way it's supposed to be.
Trailblazer.
Yeah.
Right here, guys.
Bring it back, pass down the torch to these young athletes, show them a better way. And that's kind of like where I am.